Hello, Monsters of Banner here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 13 of my Cylostra Direfin campaign, where previously I lost my mines, but part 13, it's always unlucky for someone. It's going to be unlucky for fucking Oswald. I'm going to give him. Get him. Now, a few people suggested some AI mods, which I have actually downloaded. I haven't turned it on yet because I haven't had a chance to test it. So I just want to give it a little test before I submit. No, it's like commit. That's the word. Commit to it. Commit to it. So thank you. I did actually look for it. Someone sent me a link because I did search for it. Steam mod search is so fucking bad. It's so bad. It's so hard to find anything with it. I don't know. It's almost like it just doesn't want it. It's playing hard to get, like Warhammer. Anyway, so we're about to have a dwarf infestation, which is a slight problem. We're going to now. I'm going to kill all these. Come here, you little shits! Don't you dare run away from me! I will end you. As cold as ice. Willing to sacrifice. That's it. Chop you dead. Chop you dead, mate. Right, and now we're coming for you. You ogres. Good. Right, we'll do that. Got upkeep reduction there, which is quite nice. Two toes. Your army is not looking great. This army's looking better. We've got a few things going on here. We can pop you in there. And I think you're pretty much good to go. I'm not sure how I feel about the animated hulks, but the stats suggests you might do all right. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I say I like the idea of the animated hulks. Like everything about them suggested that they should be generally good. Like there's a big armor piercing damage there. The stats were okay, and obviously in Warhammer 2 they just fell flat on their whatever they call their face. Very bad unit. Just did absolutely nothing. So we'll see if they've got any better in Warhammer 3. We'll see how that goes. In the meantime, do I want to build anything? No, but we do need to do some research, don't we? Missile resistance. I don't really think that's going to be that useful. Raised dead chance. No, don't really care about that. Straining at the leash. More speed and shot. You know what? Sure. Sure, let's do it. Not a tech that I generally use, but we're going to do it anyway because good old Sheridan does have that big beefy weapon strength bonus. We've just no missile units apart from the mortars.
What is your demand?
It's a ballsy move. I am tempted to go in this direction. Get the dart launcher. That will give us infamy per turn as well. So you know what? Let's do it. Let's just go whole hog because it's all about the infamy.
Time to move.
It is. I can't believe Grom's. Holy shit! What have you been doing here? Who fought this? It doesn't say. It just says casualties. Almost 3,000, 4,000, 3,000. Well, someone had big fights. I probably should go after the regiments of renowns, although it does always like the. So to get the regiments of renown for the vampirates, you need to do the where is the coin thing? It's that one, isn't it? Pieces of 8. So you need to fight a battle for them. Which, you know, compared to the normal regiments of renown, which are just unlocked over time, seems like more work for the same thing. Like, I wouldn't mind if maybe you know, it unlocked a certain unit type, or maybe gave you a nice magical item or a war. But basically, it's just like, here's a regiment renowned. Yes, you've got to fight for it. Suck it up, bitch. Like, yes, it's just slightly harder than everyone else's. Enjoy! Just a weird shout. Just an odd maneuver, but fine, whatever. Okay, let's exterminate you because you're obviously a problem. I didn't have the sea shanty armies continuing to be a problem past defeating their initial army. That wasn't on my Cylostra bingo cards. But evidently it was an issue. But thankfully those guys are now dead. Got a razor standard. That's actually pretty good. Razor standards pretty okay. Okay, let's pop you in there. What do we think? You know what? I kind of want to just set sail, but we need to knock out Hatip. So let's do that first. Yep, we're going to build you. And we're going to build you, because that's going to give us the thingamajig. You know what I mean? And we're going to get rid of all of these guys, because... And we're going to create... It's going to take a little while to recruit, but I think that's... having a front line feels quite important. Someone just to hold back the oncoming tides. Probably a good idea. Wow, the Wood Elves have been busy, haven't they? Goodness me. Busy, busy boys. Okay, let's build that one, I guess. Unless we've got anywhere else we can... How long before we got the... Oh, we could... Yeah, we need to build you. We do have the Pirate Wharfs upgrading, which is going to be very useful. But we've also got the Dwarves about to invade as well. The Dwarves are about to kick off. They can't kick far, they've only got little legs. But, God, they're about to kick... And I need to defend Malekith. Why am I defending Malekith? Fucking idiot. I mean, the reason is I don't really want these settlements. That's the reason. Ah, have you finally landed? Good. Good. I'm going to rip your little bony arms out of the little bony socket. I don't know how the bones stay in the sockets, considering there's no... Nothing. It's probably not important. Anyway. Let's see how Sheridan fares with his brand spanking new army. How exciting. The Wayfarer, I'm going to pop that on... I'm going to pop that on the Mongol Hunter. Now this army is mostly skeletons, so I'm not holding out much hope that they're going to be particularly tricky to kill. I think Sheridan's army deserves a little workout before he heads off to Ulthuan to start beating up elves. So we have our animated hulks there. I'm hoping to see big things from them. Although with that said, where's their bonus to weapon strength? Interesting. Anywho. Units charging in on the flank. Nehekaran horsemen slamming into the depth guard. Unfortunately for them, the depth guard are more than capable of just ripping them to pieces. More attacks on the left flank, and the animated hulk's now getting stuck in. Those chariots going down very quickly. And here comes the main bulk of the army, the infantry, who are getting absolutely slammed with artillery. Oof. And the stupid sexy snake lady. Now he's at Hulk's now blundering on down the hill. And of course, skeleton warriors aren't very good. Sexy snake lady, it's actually run out of ammo. She's killed 155 things and run out of ammo. 177 things. Jesus, that's quite a potent blast there. You know what? The animated Hulk's doing okay. Not really killing masses. Taking quite a bit of damage in return, realistically, for being attacked by Skeleton Spearmen. I mean, I know they got bonus burst large, but it's only 14, so it's not really that amazing. And just as I expected, this battle is over pretty quickly. Well, what a slaughter. Okay, I am slightly concerned about the sisters and Marathi. Is she at war with the sisters? She is at war with the sisters. She seems to be concentrating on Ulthuan, which is fine. It's a little army up here, which I'm not as concerned about. Let's head down to the residence because we're gonna hit Ulthuan hard.
Admiral.
Gonna hit them so hard. Let's do this. So our depth guard are a little bit 50. I mean, that's still. So 2 rank. What's that? 5, 56, 57, 89. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go blunderbuss. You are going to get something like that. Let's get Killing Cold and a monkey jacket. Because let's face it, for you, a monkey jacket is basically a onesie. Because you don't need the trousers. It's not a matching set, is it? Good. I'm kind of tempted to go more sirens here. I don't think the dwarves aren't really going to have anything overly concerning. I don't think. I mean, the rotting Prometheans I'm tempted by. But we've got the side. I wouldn't mind a rotting Leviathan, all 3. But for the moment, we'll go with that. Getting the gaff launcher, I think, is probably a good idea. We will get another mortar. I'm going to get rid of these guys. I actually quite like them. But I think that if we've got a proper front line, then they're less useful. That is my thoughts. Also, we've now run out of money. That's fine. Also, I don't know what Daisy's doing. How many turns till we got to another thing? 9 turns. We've got plenty of time to scout. I don't really... I mean, maybe Mornington Crescent over here? I don't know. We build Bailey's Ruins, so probably not that one. The alcohol are dead. And it does actually look like Malekith is doing something. He's got the twisted towers under siege there. He seems to be pushing back the forces of chaos. I mean, he's a very strong boy, mostly because we've been doing all the hard work for him. You know what I should do is actually come over here and torch Malekith. Malekith? Bellicor. That's what I should be doing. Anyone home?
Reject your petty desires.
Well, there's certainly someone home. It could be problematic. That's a nice banner.
Yes, master.
Let's just chill here. We're gonna kill Nakari. His army is beefy. Very, very beefy. Those Chaos Warriors, the shows of Slaanesh are actually very... Their melee defense is through the friggin' roof. Jesus. I don't know if our depth guard can actually deal with that. What's our armor piercing? 25. Might be alright. I mean, actually getting through the defense is going to be the main issue.
Vampire of the waves.
That's going to be the main issue. How long before the dwarves turn up? 4 turns.
Siren of the storm.
And I can't remember where the dwarves turn up. I think it's around here somewhere. So we will prepare ourselves. I think is probably the best option. We don't have any recruitment buildings here, do we? No. What is your thing? Do you actually have a thing? It's kind of I think it's a boring thing, isn't it? Bonus versus large, yeah, range, okay, and more charge bonus. Fine. I mean, not exactly what I'd call amazing. Especially like, if it was army bonuses. Like if you had like, you know, bonus versus large +10 for all your units, range +10%, and a charge, you go, okay, that's sort of as it is. It's 10% extra range for her, which makes her range 99, which isn't even like good. That's not even good range. Bella the Ball. Oh yes, that's the Bella Colon. The bonus versus large is like fine, but do you want to be in melee or range? What's and then the charge bonus. So basically the traits are pointless, I'm gonna be honest. Which is a shame. It'd be nice if the traits were actually good. I mean, Burke Black's one is great, but the other 3 are just kind of very forgettable. Very forgettable. Alright, we'll build that. And that one, I think. We'll do that. Sheridan, I mean, can we see how strong... I would like to see, like, the strength rating of the armies. I feel like there might be a way of seeing that, but I can't remember how you're supposed to. Okay. Oh, no, you've... Right, run away. I don't want you to seduce one of my depth guard. Get stuffed. We have... The second sea shanty has appeared.
Let us reign.
Okay, you want to fight? Do not seduce anyone. Good. Good boy. I'll take it. You know what? Those Chosen are actually pretty quick. Speed of 37 for Chosen. That's quick. That's very quick. I mean, it's not quite, you know, Fiend or Demonette quick, but it's still for Chosen, pretty speedy. To mention that ridiculous 78 melee defense. They're heading across very quick. Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna sting. Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, that hurt. Jesus. Okay, we're healing up. Need it. Looks like they're going for another magical hit, but we're going to charge and get out of the way. They really want to kill off that unit of depth guards. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a fight to the death, I think. On our right flank, the animated Holt's holding back just in case any cavalry try to flank us. And on the left flank, the Mongols, led by Robbie Fenn, are engaging a horde of Impalers, apparently. Which are Chaos Knights of Slaanesh. Now, our one main issue is going to be Nakari himself, because I don't really have anything that can fight him in melee combat, and we don't have any ranged units, which is kind of a problem. So we have summoned in some gunners to start riddling him full of bullets. And fingers crossed that works. Meanwhile, Sheridan is chasing after some of these sorcerers. There's not really much we can do. I mean, I don't really think he's going to do too much damage against them. That's the only problem. He's only got 35 melee attack, which is not great. So I'm not expecting big things. The mortars are trying to help out against the chosen Slaanesh. They will be inaccurate, but to be honest, I don't think the depth guard are going to make too much headway against them. So the mortars seem to be the one way we can actually potentially kill them off. The Mongols actually seem to be doing very well against the cavalry, which I'm kind of surprised by. But that does seem to be working, so that's good, which is just as well, because elsewhere things are looking a little bit desperate. While the Depth Guard are winning on several fronts, Nakari, while half dead, is regenerating very quickly as units start to break around him. And unfortunately, I don't really think we can keep up the pressure. So I don't think we can kill him. This is kind of a big issue. Maybe I might have gone too many mortars. I might have needed a little bit something else. Maybe some more guns or something. The Depth Guard over here are still trying to fight back against the Chosen. They are slowly being pulled down. But it's a fairly even trade for the most part. And elsewhere, the Depth Guard are in fact winning several engagements. We've managed to wipe out about half of Nakari's army. However, we've also lost about half of ours. So that's not great. And Nakari is now just hacking his way through. I mean, there's nothing we've got that can stop him. So Anna the Creeper is now not doing very well against. And Billy is there as well. Basically, this is not going very well for him. They're keeping him busy, at least, which is something. Depth Guard moving in and throwing themselves against the Forsaken, which they should do fairly well against. They are basically infantry killers, and the Forsaken are infantry, so that's a good matchup for me anyway. The artillery does seem to have managed to knock out the Chosen just about, but they are still fighting on, and meanwhile the Mongols continuing to be a bit of a surprise and actually holding, not only just holding that flank, but winning, which I am genuinely shocked by. I was not expecting them to do very much at all. Robbie Fenn just doing really well, just doing his thing. Able to take out several units of Chaos Knights. I think it was like 3 units of Chaos Knights there, and he took out all of them. Good job. Elsewhere, looking at numbers, we can see that we are both struggling. This battle is going to come down to the wire, but I think it's going to come down to the fact that Nakari has more characters, and I don't really have a way of killing them. Now, I've thrown in Sheridan against Nakari, but he's doing basically no damage. Nakari has 93 melee defense. Sheridan has 35 melee attack. It'll be an absolute fucking miracle if he even hits him, let alone does any damage. And unfortunately, that has made Sheridan sad, and Nakari is a good assassination character, and as such, yep, Sheridan is, yeah, he's sad. Sheridan's sad. He's going to go run away and try and hide. Unfortunately, because he's sad, he's just going to off himself. Sheridan, don't do it, mate. Don't do it. You are loved. No, not enough. Okay, well, he's dead. Okay, well, nothing to stop Nakari. However, the Mongols are now sweeping, having held that flank amazingly well. They are now coming back to assist. The Depth Guard get a bit of a rally as the last of the Chosen are wiped out, and we now race over to assist the Bloodrack Shrine, who has been sort of holding our centre together all by herself. What a gal. Nakari has taken a lot of damage, but I just don't think we can... We've got nothing there that can really deal with him, unfortunately. He's just going to be impossible to bring down. Maybe if we had more summons, but now Anna's dead, so no such luck. Our unit's now pulling into the centre because the Bloodrack Shrine will buff us and debuff the enemy. So the Depth Guard have 75 melee attack and 58 melee defense. And they are carving their way through what's left of Nakari's army. There's only 76 enemy troops compared to 91 of ours. And while it looks like we're going to lose this battle, I mean, Nakari is in no state to follow up. His army is fucked. And that's bad for Nakari, because he... Nakari? Nakari? Yeah, it's Nakari. I was thinking it's Nakai. It's not, it's Nakari. Because he's surrounded by elves, and he kind of needs his armies to deal with the elves. And if I've just kicked the shit out of his main army, he's going to have real trouble with the elves. So although Nakari looks like he's going to win this battle, it's a very Pyrrhic victory for him. I almost fought that battle again. I almost fought that battle again, but I didn't. Because I kind of loved how close it was. So... Sheridan is wounded. Anna the Creeper's got... Oh, so's Robbie. And Sheridan. I mean... Could be worse. Let's... get... you.
Rule the night seas.
I mean, Nakari's are... I mean, we were both absolutely fucked. That's kind of annoying. Oof. So how do we get rid of that? How does one get rid of a gift of Slaanesh? I'm fairly sure characters... I'm fairly sure I have seen characters get rid of it. But how do you? Oh well. I mean, both of you guys... You're level 3. No, you're level 9. Did I get rid of you? I think I've just got to get rid of you. We can get a new one. It's fine. In the meantime, you know what I think? Hand cannons. If we'd taken down Nakari, I think that battle would have gone very differently. Maybe 1 mortar, 2 hand cannons. Because the mortars didn't really do very much. Whereas the hand cannons, I think, would have shredded Nakari pretty handily. So I'm going to do something like that. I didn't mind the animated hulks. The Mongols, on the other hand, did great work. Now, with the fact that Nakari... Oh. You would take a peace treaty. I am kind of okay with that. The only... you know what? No, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. I wonder if actually we could get Nakari on side now. After kicking the shit out of him. That will mean Sheridan will have the seduce thingy-majig. But it's probably alright.
What is your demand?
There's probably a little bit of Slaanesh corruption, but it's fine, I guess.
Madam Cylostra Direfin.
It's fine. By selling his life dearly, Sheridan has at least cut off one of the potential threats coming our way, and potentially another one, because if we can get Nakari on side...
Deep down in your being, I already know it.
Okay. Oh, you are at war with Nagarond, which is kind of a problem. What if I declared war on Hawatl? You would like that. I wonder, could we get him on side? Could it happen? I mean, we're climbing up the infamy ranks. We do have that other army heading this way as well, don't we?
Land folk are weak.
Yes. And I will upgrade you. Cylostra is just going to relax here for a minute. Because I know those dwarves are spawning. I just can't remember where.
At last,
an audience.
You're going to ask me to declare war on... Yeah, no. Like fucking clockwork. Every turn, Malak is going to be declare war on Nakari. And I'm going to no.
I can and will.
I don't want to. I feel like maybe if we'd had the pole arms, maybe that would have been better. How much bonus versus infantry do you have? It's only 5. Only 5 bonus versus infantry. It's not that good, is it? The halbards, on the other hand, would have given us the armor piercing.
Where to?
I think that would have been better. I'll say I think those hand cannons I think would have been instrumental. Is that the lost? So these lost sheep. So it'll take a little while to get up here. Nakari has like expended quite a lot of his strength. He's now strength rank 70. We may have lost the battle, but that was a very Pyrrhic victory for Nakari. He is now well below the strength ranks of the elves, which means they will have a much easier time potentially curb stomping him. And if they do manage to like hit him and keep hitting him, and I have noticed how the AI is very sort of, it's like a rubber band. Like it has, obviously the way the AI works is it has like priorities, and it feels like the priorities like flip very quickly, because there's quite often you'll see the AI like move towards somewhere and then move back a bit, and then move back, and then back, and then back, and then back, and it can't quite decide what it's doing, and so it'll just waste a lot of time just going backwards and forwards and not doing anything. Admittedly, you know, I do that too. But still. So we now have the pirate dwarf. Oh, you know what? I should just save money, shouldn't I? We should just not move.
Captain,
Apart from
reporting.
Daisy. Now, did we have any treasure around here? Oh, there is one here. Okay, so that's Blackfire Pass. The mouth may lack tongue and lips, yet it may never... Okay, that's somewhere down there. So, if we head for Blackfire Pass and maybe do a dig.
Duel to the death.
A few people have said that actually the digs, you now get better rewards for it, so... Worth the punts? Worth a punt? See how it goes? Indeed. You can have hard to hit.
Stromfels favors this one.
Maddie, you're only going to be here very briefly.
Deckhands, fall
Till
in.
Sheridan gets out of traction. Gets out of the sick beds. Stops cluttering the halls of the nearest hospital. When will he be back, actually?
Ready.
We can't replace him because he's different. Legendary. He's going to be back in 3 turns. Oof, it's a fucking lifetime. Nope. 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 Nope.
The sea brings death.
What did I...
Standing by.
What did I spend money on?
I have sailed the world.
Applaud!
Is it the Elder Spire? The dwarves starting? I'm sure it's around here somewhere.
Direfin.
I think it's around here somewhere. So we will meander in this direction. You've managed to clamber back up to strength rank 49. God, I tell you what, Nakari is with the Slaanesh Chosen being a very tanky front line. I mean, Slaanesh was already very strong, but genuinely think he's kind of a scary... If I was playing the elves, I'd be shitting myself. Ooh, Necrofax. Nope, nope, nope. Save your monies. Save your monies. Want to upgrade the capital at Karnak, because then we can get another port. So that will give me lots of money and even more money because it'll increase the money from the other ports that I'm getting. Empire's looking quite strong. Ah, there we go. The dwarves. Dwarves of rocks. Ah, there they are.
Not likely.
There they are. I knew they were around here somewhere. Let's head down here because Malekith is down here. So let's go and help Malek. I don't know if one army's gonna cut it.
Oh, yes.
Well, good to know. Right, so I don't know what you're up to. Are you going to attack Malekith?
The soul frenzer. The
Maybe you should go and attack the High Elves. You know, the guys who are a threat to you. Maybe attack them first. Just throwing it out there, just a thought. Entirely up to you, obviously.
Admiral of the fleet.
I'm saving money until Sheridan comes. In fact, what I want to do is upgrade this because I want to get some rotting Promethean gunners. And spar deck.
My cruelty knows no limits.
Noted.
Stop that.
Well, I can't see... Now, see, this is the problem with the Crisis in a way. If I wanted to win via the... I would have to come down here. And, like, pick a fight with all of the... Jesus, sorry, there's so many dwarves. You're with Malekith. Where is Kazakarak? Right, you are military allies with the Empire. Lovely. Quite why that works, I don't know. I feel like if the Crisis spawns, it should just be at war with everyone. It shouldn't be allowed to be military allies with another faction, unless it's each other.
You address the greatest songstress living.
Hello, non-aggression pact. You know what? Sure. Absolutely, not a problem. We can be friends. So, if I wanted to win by killing dwarves, I would have to come all the way down here and exterminate dwarves, and that means fighting the Empire as well on top of it, which, you know, is going to make life pretty tricky. I'm not going to lie.
Has my approval.
I want to
Hide and see.
ambush.
You what?
Ambush. That's what I'm doing. Hopefully I'm in range of Malekith. Otherwise, might lose another army.
You will.
Should be very unwelcome. Not that I need to. I don't need to worry about the dwarves because I can just get infamy.
Order.
I can win via infamy.
Yes, master.
Do I want to do a mangrove of monsters? Sure. Why not?
The fleet master has spoken.
Then we'll upgrade. Yes, rotting Promethean gunners.
All bones on deck. Ship shape.
Rotting Promethean gunners. That's what you need. That's the good shit. That's the good shits. Okay, we've got dwarfs.
By her
That could potentially be a
sword,
problem, but we're making friends with Scave and Blight. There's more dwarves down here. That's fine. Joseph Bugman.
Don't think so.
Alright, sorry, mistook you for someone else. Anyway, so, dwarves have appeared. We don't really have to worry about them, which is just as well. And we've managed to peace out with Nakari. I don't know for how long. Please don't. Please don't taste me. But having beaten him up, he might now be getting his ass kicked by High Elves. So it's still all to play for. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.